Good day. How is everyone today? It's Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. Time keeps marching on. Getting the motorhome repaired to head to Florida. We're shooting for the end of February-ish, somewhere around there. I think I can get everything done by then. We need a couple of front tires, caliper work, brake work, and electronics. I'm getting the furnace going because that has to get going. Batteries, we've got new batteries on it. It needed a lot of work that I wasn't completely aware of or prepared for, but I wasn't surprised. It's an older unit. So we will be taking that to Florida so that Ben can travel more comfortably, use the facilities as needed, and to rest as needed. And also, then when we get to Florida, we will have Mass remotely. Everything is remote today. All right, let's begin with the Good Day Rising prayers. In nomine Dei, matronam nostra et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, let us place ourselves in the presence of the Most Holy Divine Family, and in Catholic contemplation humbly venerate the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. Most Holy and Venerable Trinity, one Divine Family, I believe that Thou art here present. I venerate Thee with the deepest humility. I render to Thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to Thee. O most holy divine family, relying on thine infinite goodness and promises, I hope to obtain pardon of my sins, the help of thy grace, and life everlasting, through the merits of Deum Iesum Christum et Deam Matronam Nostrae. O most holy divine family, I love thee above all things, with my whole heart and soul, because thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of thee, and I forgive all who have injured me, and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank the Most Holy Divine Family for the many graces that we receive, and offer ourselves and our sufferings up to heaven, and for the souls in purgatory. O Most Holy Divine Family, I most humbly thank Thee for all the favors Thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to Thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in Thy service. I consecrate to Thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, that there may be none that is not animated by Thy love, or that would not tend to Thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good, and let us beg of the Most Holy Divine Family the graces which are necessary to us. O my God, Thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of Thy grace. Deny me not Thy grace, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which Thou forbiddest, to practice the good which Thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please Thee to send me. O Dea Matronam Nostrae, O Holy Mother of God, I place myself under Thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of Thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, now and at the hour of my death. O Most Holy Divine Family is envisioned by St. Lucia as the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. Dea Matronam Nostrae et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I am heartily sorry for having offended Thee, and I detest all my sins, because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell, but most of all, because they offend Thee, O Most Holy Divine Family, who are all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of Thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. In nomine Dei, matronam nostra, et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gracias. Deum vobiscum et quoque apud te. Oremus. Fidelium Deum Iesum Christum, omnium conditor et redemptor animabus famalorum cetorum remissionum conctorum. Tribue peccatorum, ut indulgentiam quam semper obdeverunt pii supplicationibus consequentor. Quiticum vivit et reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeternum. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum hanc immaculatum hostiam, quam ego indi nius famulus tuus offedi tibi Deum meum vivum et verum, pro innumerabilibus peccatis et offensionibus, et negligentiis meis, et pro omnibus circumstantibus, sed et pro omnibus fidelibus Catholicorum, vivisaque defunctis ut mihi, et idis proficit ad salutem. Deum qui humanae substantiae dignitatem mirabilitu condidisi mirabilis reformasti da nobis spiritus atque divinem mysterium, eis divinitatis esse consortes humanitatis nostrae, fieri dignotis es particips Deum Iesum Christum Filium, qui tecum vivit et regnat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offedimus tibi Deum calicem, salutaris tuam da peccantes clementium, ut dic spectu divina maestatis tuae pro nostra, totius mundus salute, cum andoris suavitatis ascendat. In spiritu humilitatis, et in animo contrito suscipiam rata Deum Iesum Christum, et sequiet sacrificium nostrum ec spectu tu hodie, ut placia tibi Deum matram nostra et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Veni sanctificator. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et sanctificite blata prosequendo, et ac pere hoc sacrificium tuo sanctum nomini praeparatum. Suscite Sancta Trinitas, hanc oblationem cum tibi efferimus a memoriam passionis, resurrectionis et ascensionis Deum Iesum Christum, et in honorem Dei matram nostra et Papa Peter Sanctorum, et istorum et omnium Sanctorum, ut idis proficiat ad honorem nobis autem et salutem, et ili pro nobis intercedere dignenter in caelis, quorum amorem agimus in tedis, pediendum Christum Deum nostrum. Orate, ut meum ac vestrum sacrificium acceptabile fiat per Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Suscipiat Deum Iesum Christum sacrificium de manibus tuis ad laudem et gloriam nominis sui ad utilitatem quoque nostram, totiusque ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum obiscum, quoque apud te. Sursum corda habemus ad Deum. Gratias agamus Deum nostrum, dignum et justum est. Tegetur clementissimi Mater et Pater Deum matram nostrae et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per Deum Iesum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrae, supplices rogamus ac petimus. Uti acceptare habeas. Et sanctificas haec sanctam sacrificium irribata. In primis, quae tibi efferimus pro ecclesiam tuam sanctam catholicam, quam pacificare, custodere, aronare, et regere digneris toto orbe terrarum atque catholicae. Memento Deum famalorum cetorum. We pray for the sick and the suffering. We pray for Paulie, Shelley, Therese, Cody, Ben, Jen, Emily, Katie, Kathy, Maria Josephina Mose, Marilyn, Mark Jr., Leticia, Mindy, Todd, Clarette, Dennis, Barbara Santa Croce, James, Robert, Benedict, Gregory, Adam, Malachi, and Patrick Santa Croce, the Williams, Tafur, and Began families, the Stevenson and McLarnon family, the Kendrick, Shorten, Nolan, Dasco, Kane, Nye, Wolf, Camerano, and Pohosky families, and all their good intentions. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion, transgenderism, transhumanism, child trafficking, child abuse of any kind, anywhere, place, or time. We pray for an end to all organ harvesting, and especially the trafficking of newborns out of hospitals from their mothers. We pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, human value, and medium of exchange with no usury or negotiable instruments. That we not work or aim to work within this complicated system which is not of God, but to replace it with something simple. We pray for courageous men to step forward as leaders of this Catholic society who understand these principles. We pray for the elimination of all harmful radiation waves in our air and in our homes. We pray that we can have families who can afford homes for their young ones. We ask and pray for the gift of discernment and for an increase in the knowledge and practice of the Catholic virtues. We ask for a reversal of the feminist ideology and a return to godly femininity. We ask that all quote-unquote all gay marriage, all pornography on the OnlyFans platform be stopped immediately. And we ask for the conversion of all sinners trapped in a state of mortal sin, especially the ignorant. Please remove all forms of Freemasonry, Judaism, Islamism, and Hinduism, and all their tentacles that are throughout the lands, and guide the members into the submission of the most holy Trinitarian Theophany through correct baptism and confession. We ask you to destroy the satanic document of Vatican law that is the Jewish Talmud, that you destroy Rome and the Vatican, and that we recognize the authority of the Catholic Church to be in Portugal. Please nullify any attempts to establish anti-Semitism propaganda into any rules, codes, laws, statutes, or policies, companies, or governments. And we ask the Most Holy Trinity that all Catholics be given the grace to be accountable, so that we may each have a holy hatred for sensuality, as St. Catherine of Siena encouraged, a repentant shame for the offenses we have committed and continue to commit against thee, and a deep love of thee and of souls, so much that we desire nothing more than to be of service to thee in every moment of our lives. We also pray for an increase in more Catholic families around the world. Et omnium circumstantium quorum tibi fides cognita est nota devotio, pro quibus tibi efferemus, vel qui tibi offerunt hoc sacrificium laudis, pro se suisque, omnibus, pro redemptione animarum suarum prospe salutis et in calamitatis suae, tibique redunt vota sua aeterno Deum iu et vero. Communicantes et memoriam memorantes in primis gloriosae semper Dei Materam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Beatorum Martyrium Torum Papa Sancti Petri, et Sancti Lucia, et Sancti Jacinta, et Sancti Francisco, et Sancti Juan Diego, et omnium sanctorum tuorum quorum meditis praecibusque concedas, ut in omnibus protectiones tuae munum exidio pediam Christum Deum nostrum, quam oblationem te Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibus consecratum acceptabilem caeficedi dignitis ut nobis corpum, et sanguinem fiat dedictissimi filium tuum Deum Iesum Christum, qui pridie quam pateretur recepit de panem in sancta sacramentablis manus suas, et derivatis oculis in calamite Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum suum omnipotentem Dei gratias agens, consecravit, frege dedique lumnis sui dicens accipite et mandacat ex hoc omnes. Hoc est enim corpus meum. Simini modo postquam ceremonia est accipienser hunc preclarum carecem in sancta sacramentablis manus suas item tibi gratias agens Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, consecrave dedique lumnis sui dicens accipite et bibite ex omnes. Hic est enim calix sanguinis mei, vestedium fidei, quae pro nobis et pro multis effundetur in remissione peccatorum. Aequo tescumque faceritis in memoria facietis. Unde et memores Deum nostro tui, sed plebs tua sancta iustem Christum filium tuum Deum nostrae, tam et passionis nec non et in feris resurrectionis, sed et in caelus gloriosa escensionis. Offerimus preclare maestati tui di tuis donis agdatis, supra quae propitio axere nubuturis picieri digneris. Supplices teragamus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, iube hec peferep manus tuum, ut quod ex hoc autaris participationis sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum, corpus et sanguinum sincerimus, omni sanctificatione celesti et gratia Dei amor, per innum Christum Deum nostrae. We pray for those who have died. We especially pray for Julia Stelzer, for whom this Mass is being offered. Ipsistem et omnibum in Christum quiscentibum locum refigere lucis epacis ut indorgeste procamor per innum Christum Deum nostrum, per cum hec omnia Deum Iesum Christum semper bona creas, sanctificas, vivicas, consecratis et praestas nobis. Per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso. Est tibi Deum Matrum omnipotentia unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, omnis honor et gloria. Ave Dea, matronam nostrae, gratia plena, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum. Sancta tua in mulier, Dea matronam nostrae, matronam Deum Iesum Christum, misericordia nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos quaesimus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum ab omnibus malis, praeteritis, praesentibus et futuris, et intercedente, beata gloriosa semper Dea matronam nostrae, cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis, da propitias pacem in diebus nostris. Ut opim misericordiae tuae aduiti et peccato, simus semper liberi et ab omni perturbationis securi. Per innum Deum nostrum Iesum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrum, qui tigam vivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam. Pax Deum Iesum Christum sit semper vobiscum et quoque pote. Haecum extio consecratio corpus et sanguinis Deum Iesum Christum. Fiat excipientibus nobis in ad salutem aeternam. Pax tecum et quoque pote. Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum matronam nostrae, qua prante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per mortem tuam unum vivificasti, libera me per hoc sacrosanctum corpus et sanguinum, tuum ab omnibus iniquitatibus meis et universis malis, et facmi tui semper in hadere mandatis, et atinum quam separari permittas, qui cum eodam Deum matronam nostrae, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, vivis regnam aeternam. Perciptio copris tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego indinius sumere praesimon non mihi proveniat inidicum coronationem, sed pro tu pietate prosit mihi ad tutum mentum mentis copris, et adame delam percipiendam, qui vivis reinas cum Deum matronam nostrae in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Panem celestem ecipiam, in nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Dea matronam nostrum non sunt dignus, ut et sutetem est in tante requebus savarana mea. Deum Iesum Christum non sunt dignus, ut et sutetem est in tante requebus savarana mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sunt dignus, ut et sutetem est in tante requebus et senabatur anima mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima meam. Quid retrobum Deum Iesum Christum prominibus quagra tubuit mihi, calicem salutaris accipium in nomen Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum invocabo. Laudans invocabo Deum matronam nostra et ab inimicis mei savusero. Sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima meam. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Codore Samsimus Deum Iesum Christum Pyramide capiam et seti munere temperae fiat nobis remedium sempiternum. Corpus tuum Deum Iesum Christum. Quotsam sit sanguis quem pat habeat herier visceribus meis et praesta. Ut in me non remania scelera macula quem purat sancta revocerunt sacramenta. Deum Obiscum, et quoque apud. Oremus. Animabus quesumus Deum Iesum Christum, famulorum gatuorum, oratio proficiat supplicantium, ut eas et peccatis omnibus exoas et tuae redemptionis facies esse participes. Qui tigum vivit et regnat in una divina familia, qui erat est et edit in aeternum. Deum Obiscum, et quoque apud te, ite mises Deum gratia. Plagia tibi, Sancta Trinitam obsequium, suffitutis meae et praesta, ut sacrificim corruculis tuae maestatis in unus auctitibus et accaptavere mique et omnibus, pro quibus irut octoris sit te miserante propitiabile per Christum Deum nostrum. Sanctificat vos omnipotens Deum, Deum Matronam Nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratias. O most holy divine family, I believe, I venerate, I hope, and I love thee. I beg of thee pardon for those who do not believe, do not venerate, do not hope, and do not love thee. Most holy Trinitarian Theophany, Deam Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, I venerate thee profoundly, and I offer to thee the most precious body, blood, soul, and divinity of Deum Iesum Christum, present here in reparation for the outrages, sacrileges, and indifference by which he himself is offended, and through the infinite merits of his most sacred heart and the immaculate heart of Dea Matronam Nostrae, I beg of thee the conversion of poor sinners. In nomine Dea Matronam Nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gracias. We fly unto thy protection, O Holy Mother of God. Do not despise our petitions in our necessities, but deliver us always from all dangers, O glorious Dea Matronam Nostrae. William, I did get your email. Apologize for not getting back sooner. It's been kind of hectic lately, but I will get to you today. Thank you for your donations, William and others. It really helps out a lot. We're getting near the end of our candle supply, so I'm going to have to order new candles, and they are 100% beeswax. Candles are not cheap, especially with the value of the dollar declining as it is. And speaking of that, I read something about how China, because 90% of their population took that thing, their population is falling off dramatically. They're losing more to death than they are having in births. So a society can't sustain itself with those numbers. So we have to pray for China that they have to get out from under that yoke of communism, and they're destroying the family, and that was their whole intention. When they destroy the family, boy, you lose hope. So it's important to maintain the families, support the families, and encourage large families. Please go and sanctify all those you meet. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.